Hello everyone, welcome to week 4, unit 4. And today what I'm going to be doing is going over lessons 11 through 14, and we're going to be starting in with our numbers. Now, one thing that you want to keep in mind is when you're practicing the numbers, focus on accuracy rather than speed as you're learning the numbers. And make sure that, just like you've been doing in the past, make sure that you don't look at your keys, and definitely don't look at your keys just because you're beginning the numbers. Really concentrate on the reaches, and if you need to, tape that piece of paper over the keyboard like I mentioned, okay? Now it tells us right here that assignments are starting to get longer, so you want to make sure that you are allowing plenty of time to get the assignments completed. Note that you do not have to do every section from every lesson. Read your assignment schedule carefully to see which ones you have to complete for each unit. So for an example, for unit number 4, we know that we always go here and we look. This is lesson 11. We're going to complete the exercises here, 12, 13, and 14. And also, don't forget to make sure that you do your discussion post. Create one thread and a reply to at least 2 posts per week by Sunday at midnight. Remember, the first posting is due on Thursday. Okay. Now I'm going to go into the actual GDP online, and here's lesson 11. And you know that you're going to be doing your warm-up, and the keys that we're going to be learning in lesson 11 are the hyphen, the number 2, and the number 9. So to start out with the hyphen, you're going to be reaching up with your semicolon finger. And notice that the hyphen is on the bottom of the key, so you don't have to shift for it. If we were going to be keying anything on the top, up above the regular numbers, which you're going to be learning soon, then we would either have to use the left shift key or the right shift key. Okay? So here's our hyphen. So we're going to be reaching up with the semicolon finger, hyphen, hyphen, hyphen. This is the first time you're going up to the top row, so make sure you have your fingers curved on your home row, your wrist low but off the frame of the keyboard. Okay? The next new key is the 2. The 2 you're going to reach up with your S finger, so it's 2, 2, 2. 2, go back to your home row, 2, 2. Okay? And the last one for unit 11 is the 9. The 9 you're going to be reaching up with your L finger. Okay, so it's 9, 9, 9, 9. Notice how I keep going back to my home row. Okay? And as always, you know that you're going to be working on your practicing, and anything that's new within the lessons, make sure that you read in your textbook for any specific directions every time you practice. Okay? In lesson 11, this is the first time that you're going to be doing a 2-minute timed writing. And the 2-minute timed writing, they give us a goal of 5 errors or less, but for every minute, I try to keep in mind, and try to keep it in mind for you, is that your goal is going to be 2 errors or less for the 2-minute timings, and the 1 error or less for the 1-minute timings. Try to have a goal for yourself for that, okay? And then it also explains here about your 2-minute timings and so on. So make sure you read your directions. And then we have our lesson 11 enrichment. Lesson number 12, we have the 8, the 5, and the apostrophe. The first new key is the number 8. The 8 you're going to be reaching up with your K finger. So it's 8, go back to your home row, 8, 8, 8. Go ahead and practice that reach for a few times. And number 5, you're going to be reaching up with your F finger. 5, 5, 5. 5, go back to your home row, 5, 5. And then we have the apostrophe. The apostrophe you're going to be reaching to the right with your semicolon finger. Okay, and notice the apostrophe is on the bottom of the key. And in another lesson, we're going to be learning the quotation marks. So you know that because it's up above the regular key, we'd have to use the left shift for that because we're going to be keying with our right hand. But to start out for this lesson, the apostrophe is on the bottom of the key, so you don't have to shift. So you reach with your semi, so it's apostrophe, go back, apostrophe, apostrophe, apostrophe. Remember the importance of saying the letters and spaces and numbers and symbols. either out loud or to yourself. Then you have the new key review and another 2-minute timed writing and our Lesson 12 enrichment. Lesson 13, we have the 4, the 7, and the colon. Okay, we're going to start out with the number 4. The number 4, you're going to be reaching up with your F finger. 4, 4, 4. 4, go back to the F. 4, 4. Go ahead and practice that a few times. And the number 7. The number 7, you're going to reach up with your J finger. So it's 7, 7, 7. 7, go back to the J. 7, 7, 7. Okay? And then we have the colon key. The colon key, you're going to be having to make sure that you do what for that? Shift, because it's above the apostrophe. So we're going to shift with the A. So it's shift, type, and you're already here on the home row. So it's shift and type. Shift, press the colon key. Okay? And then we have a new key review, and you have pre-test, common letter combinations, word beginnings, and so on. Okay. Now we have our lesson 13 enrichment. Last new lesson for today. We're going to learn the numbers, the 6, the 3, and the diagonal or the forward slash. Okay? To start out with, we're going to practice the 6. The 6, you're going to be reaching up with your J finger. So it's 6, go back to the home row, 6, 6, 6. Okay? And the number 3, we're going to reach up with our D finger. 3, 3, 3. Reach up with your D finger. 3, 3, 3. Okay? And then the last key for lesson 14 is the forward slash or the diagonal. And you're going to be reaching down with your semicolon finger. So it's diagonal, 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 or called the forward slash. Okay? Now, as always, remember to make sure that you go through and practice your lessons, practice daily, maintain good sitting position, keep your eyes on your copy as you key, and remember to focus on accuracy rather than speed right now when practicing and learning your numbers. And when you do the enrichments for each lesson, you will probably find that you'll start to pick up speed also. And don't forget the letter for letter keying, the number for number keying, the special characters, and so on. I hope you've enjoyed the recording and have yourself a nice day. Thank you for listening. Bye.